Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. We are back. We are back, we are back, we are back. Wow. Let's see. Doesn't seem in focus. Well, there we go. Okay. So. Yeah. I did a few things on this book nook. Off stream. Hold on one second. Okay, so we've got all of this. And I did a few things off stream. Like decorate this because it was just a lot of hurry up and wait. Anyway, it's mushroom time today. I'm feeling the mushrooms. Yeah, there we go. So I did this. And then there's a few other things that I still need to finish. But I cut out these green thingies. These ended up being done. It's pretty cool. And let's see. Hold on one second. It's a little loud for me. There we go. Oh, I did a few things. The heck is the orange house? Is this the orange house? Okay, well anyway, I did this. I put these on. A lot of just waiting things. I used Elmer's glue for everything. Put these together. I decorated the little door. Gotta finish up. Oh right, I forgot the little birdhouse. Now I need to finish up these guys. They need to have little roofs on them, which I think I might just for speed's sake use the hot glue. And then I need to add green, which will take some time to dry. And then we'll cut up some green thingies and start putting this crap into the book nook. Exciting beans. Anyway, hi. Sorry I didn't stream earlier. Had a headache all day. And it's been on and off a time this week. Do I have another square like that size? I should, right? I definitely should have another square that size. I thought I was so good about not losing pieces, and here I am being like, we have a piece that is not here. Oh, it's right here. Derp, 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 derp. I'm silly. Actually, I don't think I add green stuff to the little guys. I think I only add green stuff to this guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's add the roof to this. shoot. Well. Anywho. Yeah. Sorry I jumped right into crafting. I just wanted to get started on it. But yeah, what have I been working on? I've been actually painting my spinning wheel, and that's been taking a lot of time. I have a new spinning wheel. I got one before the prices went up. Very exciting. And I am putting paint on it. I'm decorating it. So I've worked on the wheel portion of the thing so far. Man, I actually don't like working with the hot glue gun because of how messy it gets. Like the strings everywhere. I preferred working with the Elmer's glue. But yeah, I did, after a stream last week, I went ahead and, like, I added all the, bits and bobs to these little pieces. I was on a roll. Okay. Gonna let that dry. I have a crocheted top that I technically wanted to finish before the end of the month, but the end of the month is in an hour, so oops. Let's see. We're doing these two. I take the templates off. Don't need them. Cut this piece and this piece. Cooper, Cooper, Cooper. Ah! Why is this glue being so runny today? Oh, I hate hot glue. I am just using this for speed. But the hot glue is gonna be really useful for when putting in some of these pieces into the actual book nook, so. We're not cleaning up the mess that it's making just yet. Okay. So let's see. Out of the green pieces that we need, because we did this just now. This was done. This is done. This is done. This is done. Yep. 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 And then these. So use G4, G7, G8. Let's go back to where this thing is. This is G4, G7, G8. Okay. So out of these pieces in here, guess we want these guys. I don't remember how many. Like 2? I guess. 2. To the side here. And use this guy. I guess. And large weed. Oh. I also bought a few fun extras. I got these really cool little like bushes of flowers that are like on a sticker. Each of these is an adhesive. And then I also got mushroom guys. Mushroom guys to stick in here and there. So we need to use I can work these good. Where are my pliers? I have pliers. I think they are hiding. I took them out specifically. Oh, they're over here. Woo. Okay. How many do we need? A lot. We'll do that. I'll keep them over here. I cut this and we use the top of this. And I think that's it for now. Out of those plastic guys. Okay, I'm gonna move these over yonder. Okay. Wow, it just jumps in and doesn't actually talk about what goes where. Oh god, and there's more flowers to cut. Okay. Woo! Like, you have to kind of guess. Looks like this piece. What's that? Oh my god, is that this? He completely skips over the fact that I need to have this. What the heck? It doesn't even talk about adding this. What the? Hold on. Oh, these instructions are horrendous. Oh, wait, it did. Right here. Okay. I skipped. Whoops. Alright, what we need to do is... What I'm gonna do is grab my scissors and grab an X-Acto knife for this part. The white part right here. So... we got that. Whoops. We got those. And because this paper is absolute poop, I need to grab my markers. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use the glue stick. Grab some paper. Hi. There we go. Okay. So now we go back to putting it all together. Okay, so it looks like we add several things. It's in the corner over here. Can't actually tell what's happening in the corner. I don't think there was anything added earlier. No. Probably just one of these guys. Anyway, I need to add this. Doesn't actually indicate where, unfortunately. So we have to kind of guess, I guess. Goes like under this. And I get to hold it. I don't know how the little house is supposed to attach. Where is the little house? This one. Zero clues as to how it's supposed to attach. Like... is it supposed to just hang here? So I'm supposed to just adhere it to the... and hope? Oh boy. We have to hold it. Okay. Let us use some... trying to remove the strings from the hot glue. All right. Let's see. These need to have this cut. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we can plop this here. I'm gonna grab one of these and use this thing. What color should I use? So that's what it looks like. I'm just gonna stick it in the back here. That's cute. Just wanna stick a yellow one or orange one. Let's do this yellow orange. Stick it in front here. You know what? Let's cut this. Into pieces. I'm just following some of the guide here, showing what to do. It's like a bunch of stuff that goes at the base right here. Under the bird house. What else goes under here? Two of the flowers that I made. These are so crappy, but I did my best with what I had. Okay, it uses this. We cut this again. And there's another piece of this that goes the other direction. So we're just going to be adding a bunch of glue. Speaking of, we're running out of glue, so I need to grab another stick. I may or may not add one of the mushrooms that I bought up here. I don't know if it'll get blocked, so I don't want to quite add it yet. Until we add the tree that goes here. So let's see. Do this. Ouch. High glue. Ouchie. Ouchie. The strings, they're everywhere. I kind of hate this. Hold on. Let's see if I can cut this down even more. Oh, I hate these strings. I hate them so much. Before going on to the next bit, I'm going to cut or get rid of them. Not cut, but wait, can I open this up? Because the way they instructed to wrap this, it was a little... Oh, I can. Looks so much better now. Try to open this one up too, if we are able to. This one did open up a little. Okay. The glue. Eh. Okay. Let's get these strings out of here. Clean this up. Okay. Alright, so the next bit is adding this one. Pay attention to the layout of the lamp holder. So I guess I put it right behind. Like that, I guess. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a butt. Can't really move it around once it's down, so I need to move quickly. Okay. and circle the front. Eh? Like with the light? I guess. Stick it. Okay, looks like we add the pink house and we add a butterfly. So where's the pink house? One. It just needs to hang again. So I have to hold it. Oh god. So messy. And then the butterfly, the blue one. I already made it. Just put the top right there. Put it right here. Strings everywhere. Which I really want to clean up. Looking good so far. We have another tree to put in. So let me figure out where I need to put it in once I am cleaned up over here. Or I can get a little too messy. But yeah. Okay. Hydration check. Nom, 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 nom. All right. We have this. I guess it goes in later. Okay. Oh, it wants me to cut more leaf stuff. Okay. Let's grab that then. It wants me to grab a bunch. Holy crap. What do we have? Huh, where's that one? That one's not in this pile. I don't think I actually got that one. Let's see. Cut this. Use these pieces. Cut. I don't know. Guess these? Use the tops of these? Okay. I'll use more of that. More of these. 2 pieces. Then G12, which I do not have. Unless they mean these red ones. Let's look. G12. G12. Red dried flowers. Oh, so it's this. That is very different than what they're showing. But I'll keep them out. I might use what I bought. Another one? Why is... This is... extremely strange instructions. Okay, well, anyway. It's gonna get a bit funky here. Cut the iron wire, like... Iron wire? Why do we have iron wire? Oh, it's for the flowers. It, like, mentions the flowers now, but it didn't mention the flowers earlier. Wow. Okay. And it just skips over everything here. It's just like, yeah, just add it. Wow. Okay. It's... talks about this in detail, and then it just speeds up. Sure. Let's put the tree in, shall we? Yeah, so it'll go here. Yeah. Right. Yeah, these instructions are not the best, but we are making it work. Oop. And then I'm gonna go ahead and stick this one. We're making it up as we go along. Because these instructions don't show much. Let's wait. Let's wait for that to dry. Or, not dry, but cool. Would be the accurate comment. And what I'm gonna have to do is try to put this on top of the branch. So, like so. Of this darn roof. So where does this blue house go? I guess the blue birdhouse goes later. Gets added later, I guess. Okay. Now it's time to decorate down here. Let's add stuff to the corner. Now we're gonna contend with many strings. We'll worry about it later. Removing them later. Ended up being a mess of strings and nothing to show for it. Oh, I think I'm gonna use the Elmer's glue for this one. Because otherwise it's just gonna be pain. Ooh, it doesn't hold. I'm gonna have to sit there. No, we're not sitting and waiting. Nope, nope, nope. Never mind on the Elmers. Oof. Oh. No, not me. You don't stick to me. You keep sticking to the leaf. What the heck? You all. I did not understand the assignment. You know, logically, I should have added it before putting the leaf down. However, I wasn't sure how the leaf was gonna sit. Oh, no. Oh, great. You know what? We're not putting that firefly down. It ripped. No, that's disappointing. Oh well, that's okay. Let's see. Just adding some greenery to this thing. It's gonna look a little silly, but that's okay. the point is to get color in. So I'm not too bothered if it's like silly looking. It's not supposed to be realistic. Use these flowers, see how these turn out. I spread this. Where are musketeers? Oh yeah, that worked. They look so much more delicate in the picture because I think they didn't follow their own template when they made this. This was a bit of like a fat flower. It's not supposed to be like so big. These are not very conducive to do what they want us to do with these. So I am doing other things with them. Man, I actually wish the butterfly would have worked out. Can technically maybe paint into it. See, like a little bit got ripped off, right? Maybe I could use a marker. Oh, thanks, Walt. Let's see. I have a red right now. And since it's so small, I think I can get away with it. Alright. Can I add this successfully this time? Not moving. Maybe. I think I did it. Not touching. We're gonna wait. I am, however, going to totally add more of these. I love these, actually. Okay, now that we know at least a little bit of what's happening, I think I can totally add a mushroom or 2 or 3. So, under these guys, we have pink ones, we have these more mushrooms. I think this would be really cute. Like up here, on the edge, just being like, erp, derp a derp. Hello? I am somehow alive and live. And working on this very silly, very poorly direction written book nook with hot glue, which I do not like, but making it happen. Cute little mushrooms and flowers and shits and McGiggles. Ugh. It like skips over a bunch of directions, so I'm just like, I'm just gonna make it up. So we're gonna add these new extra things. Gloves of healing! Oh, if only I had those. No, this is a grumpy mustache mushroom. I don't know if you can tell. It's got like this face. I like the singing one. This one's cute. What color would fit? I think pink probably would be good down here. Let's see. Gloves of healing. Hi. On your phone. Oh, this is cute. Yeah, and these are like really tiny, so they're kind of hard to see. Oh, more hot glue. Yeah, I got this kit from Amazon like 3 years ago, and I'm finally working on it. Just making it happen. Now I need to add crap here that it just is like, it randomly just plops onto the directions and is like, yep, this stuff. You have to have this stuff now. I have to piece it together from whatever they're showing. Okay, I think... Oh, and I see they are using little rocks too. I should get some of the little rocks. This is so funky. Huh. Let's see, we are going to wing it. Oh shit. Oh shit. We're winging it horribly, but that's okay, because it'll be, fixed up later. Just floated everything. Man, I've been delaying fixing up my house a little bit because I don't want to deal with floating anything. Oh, God. Wah. Although, admittedly, I understand that it's a lot easier on not controller. Okay. Oh my god, I'm just gonna wing this. Oh. Please ignore my horrible skills of gluing. It doesn't even mention how to make sure that the door ends up the way it's supposed to. Also, where are the... Wait a minute. I just realized there's a thing that I'm supposed to have that I don't have. I guess it's still in one of the little baggies that this came. Don't remind you how bad it is with controller? Yeah. I'm really surprised that they haven't done more about housing sooner rather than later. They're like waiting for so long. And it's gonna be too little too late, I think. Just like with the Vieira and the Rothgar hats. They finally did it, but it's like so late in the expansion. So late in the actual existence of said things. Alright, I need to find ladders. A ladder. One singular ladder. Was I supposed to grab that? Was that in these? Oh god! Ah! Yeah! I dismissed it. No! Bam! Hold on. Saribot, wash. Technically, usually during the ad break, I take a break, but I'm gonna take this opportunity to say hydrate. Yum 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 yum. Welcome back. Yeah, it sucks because it's not like accurate at all. It's I told it to pause to snooze my ads, but they just decided to run anyway. Yep. Tell me when you're back. Nothing exciting has happened besides me looking for a ladder. Oh, wow. I guess it did not tell me to grab the ladder. I thought it did. Nope, I guess it didn't. Wow, it just assumes that I'm paying attention. Don't spill glue. Dude, I already had my spill of the week. I spilled wood stain on myself on Monday. That was awful. I was doing so well, and then all of a sudden it's just like all over me. And that shit's like really... It's got a warning on it where it's like, if the rag that you're using to stain your wood needs to be fully dry before throwing it out because it might spontaneously combust essentially. And I'm just like, oh, well, okay. Hermna. That's unfortunate. So, yeah, my clothes unfortunately had to go into the trash because once they dried, because I was like, okay, this is not gonna come out of them, and this is gonna be a fire hazard in the dryer, so I'm not gonna even think about it. But yeah, that sucked. So how do I just need to be... I just need to hold it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna wing it again. Yeah, so with ads, I opt to do 3-minute breaks. Oh god. I opt to do 3-minute breaks, and I usually treat them as a break to, like, walk away and stretch and get water and whatnot. But they force you to do... I'd rather not have any. I don't want the ad revenue. But they force it. They're like, you either have to have it whenever someone new joins, or... And it doesn't play for everybody, it plays for the person when they join. And then they don't see ads ever again. Or it's like 3-minute breaks. So some people, for like crafters and art people, they treat it as a break. It's not... I would do it just at the very beginning, but it's not very good for discoverability purposes because this category is so niche, the makers and crafters category. So it's like not the smartest thing to do, and it's just better to use it as a, hey, hydrate. Hey, hydrate. Hey, stretch. Hey, get up and move around a little bit. Moment of break. But yeah, I hate it. I wish it didn't have to happen at all. I would opt out of it completely, but I don't seem to be able to do that. So maybe as a partner I would be able, but I'm not exactly pushing for partner. So, and that's a whole other mess. Heck, I wasn't even... Oh god, the glue. I wasn't even streaming for a while there. Shit! Oh yeah, squizzy. And then I'm finally coming back to it. So many strings. Because I'm like, I have so many different projects that are half done, or like this kit was sitting under my desk for almost 3 years. I'm just like, screw it. I didn't want to quite do it because it's... Yeah, I knew it came in damaged, and I knew from the reviews that it wasn't the best. And it was kind of like doing stuff from scratch instead of the snap stuff that they have now at the stores. So I was like, eh. But, you know, I'm having fun with it. Oh god, yeah, no. Whatever you do, don't ever buy a Twitch subscription through, like, if you're buying it for the individual channels, don't ever use your phone because it's more expensive on mobile than it is on PC. Or browser. It's so stupid. I don't know why they did that, but... So as a warning, don't do that. But Turbo, you know, if you watch a lot of Twitch, I have Turbo. I don't recall how much it is, but it's... While it doesn't support the streamers directly, I can't stand ads because they're so overstimulating. So I use Turbo, and that way I do watch a bit of Twitch, and I do go around and explore, and it's nice to not have to see like people's ads if they opted for like the ads at the very beginning of their stream. I don't have to deal with that, and that way I can kind of like hop around and... Because otherwise, it's so stupid. Like, if I want to do a raid to someone, and I want to do it to someone new, and I'm seeking them out, it will play the ads every time if it's an ad situation where they opted for the beginning of the stream. And I'm like, this is... They should not have that for when people are trying to figure out who to raid. And yet... Speaking of raid... We are going into part 2. Finally. Oof, that did not... These are too heavy for Elmer's glue.
Sloppy!
We are getting to part 2. We need to clean up tethers. Hello! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I look up and then, oh my god! 38 people! Hello! Hi, Emrys! Hi! Hello, everyone! Hi! Welcome, 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 welcome in. Emrys can't pronounce Pringle. No Pringle? Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. How was your stream? Hi! Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. Give me 1 second. Welcome to a very late crafting stream. Yay, there we go. Awesome, it worked. Yay! Yay! Oh my gosh! Thank you! Irina Runa, thank you so much for the donation. Yay! Thank you. That's so appreciated. Yay! Hi, well, so how was your stream? What were you up to? Yeah, so I'm working on this book nook. The directions are horrific, but we're making it work. I'm in mushroom form today because I wanted to do something fun. I also have like tiny little mushrooms that I'm sneaking into this book nook in places that I got from Amazon, off of Amazon. I got this thing from Amazon and they don't sell it anymore, but yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, welcome everyone. I am Lily. I stream mostly crafting stuff, sometimes games. It's been a while since I've streamed, so I'm jumping back into it with the goal of doing 200 days-ish. Not necessarily consecutively, but like just 200 days total of working on all the work in progress projects that I have. And today we're doing the book nook. We're working more on this guy. And in general, other stuff includes embroidery. I am putting together a spinning wheel. I'm doing some weaving. I usually do fiber arts, but this is just kind of like a side project. And it's coming together today. I've been putting the pieces together, this hot mess of stuff. And today's the let's put the left side together. So this is what we have so far. I'm adding poorly, unfortunately. I'm adding rocks that keep on getting dislodged. Looks like I just need to use the hot glue for these. Let's see. Yeah. I do not like working with hot glue. But it's proving to be the best thing to put this together. Ignore the mess. Ignore the bad job with the hot glue. They did not provide much when it comes to this guy. There was just a bunch of boards and paper and not even sticky paper, and I've been needing to manually do everything, so it's been quite a bit of a challenge, but it's for fun. I'm not like planning to sell this or anything, so it's just for pure enjoyment. Oh my gosh, so let me go back and ah I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Irina Runa. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. I have that there because I want to do something for the community in general in these crappy times. And I'd rather... I loved that they allowed you to kind of like hide the subscription with the donation, because I'd rather people, if they have money, I'd rather them give it to a cause that needs it than to me. So, yay! I'm so happy. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. That really makes me happy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, I've checked out Emrys. Am I saying your name correctly? Is it Emrys or is it Emrys? Oh! Sorry. I looked over and my thing looked out of focus. So I was checking in. I have lurked in your stream a few times. Emrys, okay. Yeah, go ahead and lurk. Go get something to drink, go get something to eat, rest up after your stream. I hope your stream was wonderful, and thank you for bringing your community over here. It's really appreciated. I'll come by your stream if I see you on in the next few days and say hi. I'm such a lurker. Apologies. I usually don't say anything, but I'll try this time. I've been getting back into it and getting back into looking at everybody's streams and stuff from eons and eons and eons ago. Thank you for the follows, everyone! Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you for the follow, Scorched Ice, and Raven, and Arcanic, and Shakat. Shakat? Shakat? Oh, guess what? Speaking of cats, someone's coming to say hi. My kitty's coming to say hi. Hi. Oh gosh. My very old cat of 18 years old has come to say, or soon to be 18 years old, has come to say hi. There we go. Just Shadow? Well, thank you for the follow, Shadow. And this is my kitty cat. Say hello to my cat. My old bean, who finally woke up and is now coming to visit. She used to come whenever she heard me talking, but she hasn't been able to hear as well as of late. So she just comes by around now to be like, hey, feed me. It's food time soon. She's been quite spoiled and hanging out on my desk. Usually when I don't have the hot glue gun here, I would have it set up like over here. But I have the hot glue gun right now because we're still putting this stuff together. Eee! Hi. Oh yeah, she's a little torty. She's a good kitty. Tiny little kitty. Oh yeah. Old kitty, but oh god. Shedding kitty. Oh my god, oh my god. The hair is getting everywhere. Also, don't mind my dorky overalls. But I just wanted to show the cat. Just hanging out and rubbing herself against my book nook. But yeah. So more rewinding a little bit to explain the Book Nook. I got this off of Amazon. I know, kind of boo, but I got it eons and eons ago, like 3 years ago, and it's just been sitting in a baggie under my desk because the box came damaged and some of the stuff was folded, and I was like, oh, that sucks. I don't really want to work on it. But then I was just like, you know what? I need to get rid of this little pile of projects that I've been wanting to get to under my desk. And I just decided we're just gonna jump in and start with this guy. Hey, cat. Do we get cat and cat reflection? Cat reflection. Your arts needs Kipty flavor. You're welcome. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yesterday I was working on, so I'm putting together a spinning wheel. Finally got one before the prices went up. Thank God. It's my first one, and I decided, because I got the spinning wheel that is unfinished wood, I had to finish the wood. So I'm like, you know what? Let's paint it. Let's draw on it. Even though I don't really draw. I don't do 2D art. I do more 3D stuff. And so I was working on it here, but she would come by and hang out on my desk next to me. And it would be just hair. Just would periodically get in the way of the painting, and I'm like, ah, such is life. I don't hate her. I'd rather her be around. The fact that she's such a good bean. The drivers still need work even if the billionaire doesn't. Yeah, that's true. That's true. My drivers here are very cool. They're very sweet people. So I'm like, hi. Welcome. Yeah. Even though I am very much of a homebody and I don't go out much, I do get to see once in a while. I don't buy too much from Amazon, but once in a while you can get some stuff. Like, I didn't realize you could get these little, like, flowers. These are for miniature, like, diorama trains and Warhammer and whatnot. And these are working out really cute in here. They're adhesive, they're stickers, and they work out in this, and they stay put, and I don't even need to add extra glue. I'm very happy with them. But yeah, like, I wouldn't have found them. I didn't realize they existed. I should have, because Warhammer, and knowing the world of Warhammer and creating the environments in Warhammer, but I didn't realize that they had them on Amazon, so I'm like, heck yeah. Tufts, yep, basic tufts, yep. Good night, flaming fur. Good night, flaming wafer. I shall be in Eorzea crying on Saturday. Saturday night, probably? We're gonna try to do more of, the E8, P8, M8? M8. It's M8 this time, right? P8 was last expansion. Now it's M8S. Anyway, we're gonna do the wolf guy fight the raid on Saturday. I think. I was a driver for a while, just delivered to a shitty area. Aw. Went back to college instead. Yeah. That checks out. Cat still here. I used to have a camera that would point, like, over here this way as well, like a little screen. I'm thinking of bringing that back because the cat does come by so often, but with embroidery stuff, usually I would be set up where the cat is right now, so she can't really join me up here when I'm working on embroidery. That will be soon. God, it has been 6+ months since I've streamed anything related to embroidery on here. But we are slowly coming back to doing more of these crafts, because, oh my gosh, I have so much to show. Discord's pretty quiet, but I'm going to be sharing a lot of like my progress stuff on Discord if you want to follow along, or if you're on Instagram. Instagram is also where I usually post the most at this time, and I'm trying to do regular posts some more often. Like, I shared some mushrooms. I grew mushrooms, everyone. I actually grew mushrooms, and I harvested some earlier this week. Yay! I'm so happy. They were just wine caps. I got spores, and I made like a bed of straw and mulch. And it's been like a month and a half, and I was able to, because it's been humid and cold and rainy, which it usually isn't here, I was able to harvest them. So yay! It's been a really, really weird summer. Everything else, I started gardening heavily this year, but everything else is suffering. So I'm like, I have no tomatoes yet. Everyone has tomatoes online. They're posting their tomatoes, and I'm like, I have flowers on my tomato plants. I graduated with 1 degree last spring, and I'm getting a second one this December. Yay! Congratulations! That's awesome. Nice. Nice, nice. But yes, mushrooms. That was just like I got like a little deal on spores for wine caps, and I was just like, let's just play. And it's working. So I think I'm gonna I didn't get many, but I think I'm gonna dehydrate some of them because my air fryer has a dehydrator setting. So I think I'm gonna try that for the first time. Although maybe I should try like, well, no, I'll just dive in and do it, and I'll share updates. But yeah, for the most part, we're good. We're getting back into it. So it's slow, and there's gonna be a bit of scuff here and there, but in general, I try my best to do chill streams, with crafting, like kind of like a co-working session related thing. So like with this, is it kind of uneven? No, it's actually not that uneven. Oh gosh, my lighting is bad. Apologies. I'm using a document camera, so it can be a little funky. You'd think it would be good with paper, but apparently it is not. I'm doing my best. And usually I am in cute girl form, but now I'm in mushroom form. Because I felt like firing up VTube Studio instead of just being PNG, but I didn't want to quite yet switch to my newer model that I have. I'm just very informally swapping from a Vroid model to a Live 2D model that I've had for an embarrassing amount of time that I'm finally going to use. But sometimes, because the mushroom is kind to my computer, I'm just gonna switch to being a mushroom. It's also very good for moving around when I'm like feeling a little bit more chaotic. Wah, wah. I used to use it a lot when I would play Final Fantasy XIV. That is something I used to stream a lot. I haven't streamed that in ages. Hi, cat. Are you gonna let me continue this? Because I have rocks and a tiny little birdhouse mailbox thing. I guess it's kind of a mail. It's supposed to be a mailbox. It's cool though. This thing is two beads on either side of a piece of wire, just glued onto a little tree, or not a tree, a little house. Yup. The cat's like, it's my time. You're paying attention to me now. Let's see. I have... This thing wants me to do a vine of leaves as well. I have the leaves cut out, but I didn't connect them. I didn't... Not connect them. That's not the word I'm looking for. I didn't glue them. They're double-sided and you need to glue them. None of the paper bits are sticky. I have to cut it out all. It's just inkjet printer paper. So it's not the best quality. So it's been kind of a... it's been a thing. Your cat likes to be in your lap even more than mine. Yeah. God, if I'm crocheting, she will stick her head next to my hand, and as I'm crocheting, she will just happily get, like, bonked with my hand. Gently, obviously, not like anything horrendous, but she'll just like, I'm gonna get in your way. And I'm like, cat, scoot. I'm working on this really large blanket when I was on the couch with my partner, and the cat would constantly want to come over to be in my lap. But because I was working on the like putting the granny squares together onto the blanket, I was constantly moving the blanket. But if she was there, she would have blocked it. So my partner kept grabbing her to, like, have her sit in their lap and give pets. But she was just like, nope, wanna go to mom. I'm gonna go to Lily now. My cat does that with me typing or gaming. Yeah, with gaming, I have this donut pillow that I put on my lap. And it's really cute. She comes, usually I game with a controller, and she comes and sits on the donut and, like, lays in my lap, like, right here, around on the donut while I'm gaming. It's very nice, but I can't type. I cannot type when she does that. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. My god, your hair. You are shedding. Why are you shedding? Like, it's not shedding season. At least I don't think it's shedding season. Although as I said, our weather's just an absolute butt here lately. The fact that I can get mushrooms in July here it's not a thing that's supposed to happen. We're not supposed to have rain. We're not supposed to have such cold weather. We're like, the entirety of the US is steaming except along the coast where I'm at. Ah! Cat! Cat. Oh gosh. Hi. Hi. You gonna let me continue finishing this little bit? I'd like to finish the add-ons to this. Oh my god, you're here. Oh my god, that's a lot of hair. Oh, help! Whew! There's hair flying everywhere! Oh well, that's okay. Usually, like, obviously if I was working on something, if I was gonna sell it or stuff, she wouldn't be here, but I haven't done that in a while, so it's fine. Plus I have this cute little mushroom desk vacuum that's for, like, eraser bits and bobs. You know, the eraser extras that end up the shavings. There we go, the shavings. Well, I guess, are they called shavings? When you erase and you get all the little, like, bits. I don't... What are those called? I actually don't remember. This is my first cat after a lifetime of only dogs, but I'm enjoying it so far. Nice. Yeah, this is actually my first cat as well. I only had one dog and then I had a cat. And she's been with me for 17 years. Through many travels. She was a very good bean on the plane over here. And that was, like, quite a while ago now. And now she's A silly bean. My indoor bean. Been very lucky. We had a bit of a scare last year, and that's kind of why I wasn't streaming at all much last year. And I got burnt out and just tired, and it was a mess, and I didn't craft much because we had a scare with her, but ever since it's been pretty okay. So now I'm just like, okay, if she wants kitty time, she gets kitty time. At least for a little bit until my hands hurt from too many scratches. Oh, cat. I've had 3 dogs, a bunny, a bearded dragon, and now a cat. Oh, that's cool. A bearded dragon. Nice. I've done too much moving around, so it's been a bit difficult to have much. And usually I don't have the space, so I've just mostly had cat. Like this cat. Although, if something happens to this kitty, I wouldn't be averse to getting 2 kitties. Probably not kittens. Probably, like, older adult cats. Although, I had this one since she was a kitten. Tobean. Tobeans! Ah, okay. Yes. Yes, hi. Yes, hi. I'm going to keep you away from the glue. The glue gun. You do not come next to the glue gun. I know. Yep. She's used to having the little blanket here to hang out with me. She very much wants to hang out with me. Hi. 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 I'm going to have to clean up so much of your hair. Hi, 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 hi. Okay. Do you think you can let me do a little bit and then we can cuddle later? I've been spoiling her this entire, like, past few weeks. She's constantly finding me. Every time I lay down, she's like, "Oh, hi. I'm going to hang out and use you as a bed." And then we're there for hours, and I'm like, "I need to use the bathroom." Ah. And she's like, "No, sleep. Sleep, only sleep." Alright, I gotta go to bed since it's 1 a.m. for me. I'll leave my laptop on for the lurk hour. Thank you. Thank you for the follow and thank you for coming by. Yeah, go sleep. It's late. For me, it's only midnight. And I stayed up far too late yesterday. So I'm like energized. Because I also napped earlier. My sleep schedule has gone to crap again. But I've always wanted to stream later. I've streamed later. Thank you for the lurk. I used to stream 2 years ago late at night because it just worked out better. But the current living situation has made it where I feel a little bad sleep doing it this late. But today I can because partner's not working tomorrow, so. And they're gaming. They're off gaming. I think they're still gaming. Excuse me while I lurk on my partner. They are probably gaming. I can't tell. Yeah. Scree! Okay. Good night! Giving kitty all the love. You give your kitty love too. And thank you. Sleep well when you do. Oh. You okay? That was a loud gulp. Why you gulp? You don't usually gulp. She's being really cute right now. She's like kind of in my lap. Oh, now she's munching on me. Why are you munching on me? I'm not delicious. She has opinions. Okay, anyway. Alright, cat. I just inhaled your hair. Okay, we're putting you down for a second. Oh, I love you, cat. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I gave her so many pets. Well, this the book nook has been blessed by cat. It has been forever blessed by the kitty beans. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now, what I need to do on this thing is I need to add the little birdhouse shenanigan. I need to add the ladder that goes up to this platform and some ornamental rocks and probably like one of these guys or two of those guys or I have a few other of these like plasticky. I do have this and this. That's not plasticky. I have, yeah, we're gonna just go with it. Oh my god. So much air. Oh my gosh. Okay. What's the best course of action? It's really bad in these directions. They just literally completely skip over. They go from this part where like you're adding stuff to this top platform area here, and then they kind of skip to, yeah, we're done with this side. Now start on the other side. And the other side is going to be here. We have the other side. We've done a little bit of it. Let me grab it. Added the lights. I am a silly bean who has not tested the lights. I don't know if they'll work, but fingers crossed that they work. I mean, if they work, if they don't work, I didn't exactly have extras, so I don't recommend doing that if you ever work on something like one of these book nooks that makes you do it from scratch. From the beginning where you have to cut a bunch of stuff and such. There's the book nooks that are more popular right now that a lot of stores have, like even Michael's has it, which are just you snap the pieces out and then you fit them together and you put them in, and there's very little glue if at all, and the papers are all stickers essentially. People like that and people don't like that. I think it's more accessible for a lot of people. It's faster, it's cleaner looking, but it doesn't allow for a lot of customization, and some people very much enjoy the whole process of making stuff from scratch. Maybe I can go either way personally. I just don't like the fact that the paper that they gave is so crappy that you can like, I've needed to use a marker to cover some of these like edges up. It's been kind of a been kind of annoying, and it's taken a while as well. You can see me in the reflection. That's okay. I don't mind. I used to do flesh tubing, as they call it. But yes. Yeah. So I have the extra things. No, I don't have much extra. But I got these bushes, and I got these little mushroom guys that are very cute. These like little... This one's singing, I guess. This one has a little mustache. You can't really tell, but because it's not colored in, but it has a little stash. There's this one that has like a mushroom on the back. There's the leaning red shroom. There's the moral shroom with the with the face, with whatever this face is called. I match. Okay, so let's add. Let's see. We need to add the little. Let's do the ladder first. Let me put in the ladder. And I don't know how I'm gonna add it. I think I'm just gonna have to wing it with the glue. And then I think, well, the rocks I've noticed I need to use the hot glue gun instead of the Elmer's glue, unfortunately. Because it just doesn't stay put. So ah, but then that happens because the strings are so annoying. Let's see, can I get a better angle? Use this guy. Yeah, that's good. The one thing with crafting that can be a little difficult on stream is that, oh gosh, is the top-down camera for the hands. Trying to get things positioned in such a way where it captures. Is a little hard. And we will clean up the strings later. I have a little bit of green shenanigans that I want to use. These guys. I think I'm going to use Elmer's glue for that. Yeah. I have a little toothpick-like thingy. Yeah, my kitty was so good. She usually doesn't, like, earlier when I used to stream the embroidery and whatnot when she was younger, not that much younger, a year ago, she would have been like, "Meh, don't put me down. I don't want to be on the floor. I want to be in your lap." But right now she wants to go nap some more. And she didn't throw a little kitty fit when I took her off my lap, so that's new. I'm like, yay! She has become wise in her old age. No, we cuddled a bunch earlier. So. Oh, the glue, the strings, not fun. Like, the trade-off is it's so fast and very good for if you need things to adhere quickly, but you have to deal with strings everywhere. Strings! Yeah, and it's weird with these instructions. They're like, use these things. And I'm like, these don't exist in the way that you have them pictured for me to use. So what do I do? And it's like, make it up. I'm like, okay. I know, that's what I get for buying a thing that doesn't have very good reviews 3 years ago. They don't sell this anymore. I don't know if anybody has anything like it, but if you're patient, this is okay. But okay, what I'm gonna do is cut this tuft in half. Just gonna squish it with pliers. Squish! I'm very pleased with the adhesive on these tufts. It's pretty good. let's see. I could put some of these. Well, no, it will look kind of silly if I do. So yes, usually we're just kind of a little bit more quiet during streams with just the music and treat it as like a co-working type of crafting stream situation. So if you are lurking, don't feel like you need to say anything. That's fine. Lurkers are very, very welcome. And apologies if I am an awkward being. I am getting used to streaming again. It's been a while. I kind of want to put a mushroom right here, but I don't know what else is gonna go here just yet, so because I know there's gonna be more elements for this side. So I want to hold off just yet. Okay, the last thing that they... Oh, wait, no. Not the last thing. Oh. I need to put this down. And I need to hold that. Okay, so I have an ivy branch that I need to essentially wind up here. And then we are done with this side, I believe. Ignoring all of these strings. What a mess. Cute. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we have this brown. I don't know if it's a wire. Doesn't look like it's a wire. I ideally would use Elmer's glue for this. And we just kind of wind it around, and then we're gonna attach. Well, I'm gonna use hot glue for this one joint, I think. Just so it stays put. Can hide it with one of the ivy leaves. And then looks like we do one of these. And I will be cutting this. Probably. I think I kind of want to... Hot glue is very useful for when these things are... Whoop, whoa, 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 this is sliding. When they're moving around a lot. I believe because... So I did a lot of the putting these pieces together off stream because I did a lot of this with Elmer's glue. And it just takes a long time when working with Elmer's glue. It just takes the time. So I think I might do the stuff that's here. Some of it off stream. I might not need to. I cut a bunch of this already, so we'll see. But yeah, the kit was supposed to come with essentially what they call white latex glue, which is Elmer's glue. But I guess due to its shipping over from overseas, it did not give me Elmer's glue. Oh, okay, so the snooze didn't work. Okay, now I know. For some reason, when I snoozed ads, because we do the 3-minute ad break to encourage getting up and stretching and getting water and getting a snack, just break from crafting. So we do the 3-minute thing every hour, and usually it gives me a way to do stuff on OBS and the Twitch website, the Twitch stream manager. But the snooze button for the ads last an hour ago did not work. Like, I pressed them on my OBS, but they didn't. They got counted on my OBS, but they didn't get counted on the actual Twitch website, even though it's the same. I don't know what's going on. Twitch always be changing things, and stuff is not working, and it can be a little overwhelming and a little overstimulating. Not stimulating, overstimulating for me. I need to remember. Just slow down, Lily. Take your time, Lily. Be patient. I am not patient. I am not a very patient being. I need to be, though. I'm trying. I'm trying to be better. Alrighty. I'm going to move this guy over in a very suspicious place that will hopefully not topple over, because over here under that I have my cutout leaves. I have a bunch of tiny leaves. Some of them have already gotten mixed up, but they're supposed to be like left and right. I don't know which ones I'm supposed to be using. Oh, it got so dark. Sorry. I don't even know if I need to... Let's pick up one of these and see. So, they're designs that you're supposed to make them double-sided. I guess it will show a little bit because of the mirror. Alright, I guess since they are supposed to be double-sided, it would behoove me to bring out my glue stick and use the glue stick to glue them together. I'm going to use one more hot glue time for the end here. So I wanted to do a little bit of a turn. Ow, hot. And we'll have to cover that with a leaf. Okay. So I might as well just do all the leaves. Where else are these ivy leaves used? Because I have 2 piles of them, and I'm not exactly sure if I'm supposed to be using them. Somewhere. Checking. There's a lot of instructions that they don't mention. They just assume you did it in this thing. So I need to double and triple check. Ah, okay, I see. This thing is going to be kind of taking up some of this room, so I don't want to add anything extra just yet. I mean, this is pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie, this is cute. I just wish the paper was better and that the instructions were better. I need to double check to see. And there's like a top section, which is kind of cool. That's gonna be like on top. Checking to see if there are any other ivy leaves used anywhere. Maybe, actually. Yes. Wait a minute. I won't have enough of this cord for this. Uh-oh. I think I used too much of it. I should have... I'll have to see if I can come up with maybe like using some yarn. I have brown yarn, so I could potentially just use the yarn. This is gonna be very cute, this side. Okay, so we do use the ivy leaves, but I'm not really sure which ivy leaves are used for what, so... There's one that's less. They just completely skip over it. No, they don't. Never mind. The one that is later is less. Okay, so I used the other pile. Okay, now I know what I'm doing. Although it would behoove me to just glue all of them. It wouldn't be the worst idea to do that. And same with these leaves as well, I think. Okay, now we know. Do I want to add one of these to here? I kind of do. I kind of want to use the red one. Just boop. And boop. These are so cute. These tufts. Okay. My Twitch is gonna do the ads shenanigans. And I want to go hit the bathroom. So I'm going to go ahead and run ads for 3 minutes. And this is a great opportunity to go get some water, go to the bathroom, get up, do a little bit of a stretch, and then I will see you back in 3 minutes to do some leave action. Alright? Okay. BRB. I'll just do the very quick... Oop. There we go. BRB. I am back, but I know my the ads are still running, so I'm gonna do a little bit of cleaning up. Shenanigans. Welcome back! I believe the ads are done and the break is done! And I am just doing a little bit of cleanup on my very messy map. That's okay. We've got things falling. So I am going to be gluing some stuff together now. In a second, once I take my mushroom. Look at that. Loud noises. Okay. Okay, so far, recap. I switched to my other glasses, so I'm like, whoa, wobbly. So recap, we have this so far. Right now I'm gonna work on taking care of these leaves. There's leaves that go here. I have them cut out. Wait, you know what? It might be very smart too. Oh gosh, hair. Cat hair! It might be smart too. This away. And do a little bit of cleanups here. Okay. We have this over here. Guys, okay. So we have these leaves that I can cut out. Oh my gosh, cut out. Words. What are words? For the sake of my sanity, I'm going to put this over here now, so it doesn't spill or get knocked over. There's many small pieces on here, so I don't want it to get too messy. Okay, we have our scissors. It's a little chaotic, but we're making it work. Grabbing a piece of paper. And we're going to glue these pieces. So I'm going to mostly work on this set. These were separated. They are no longer. Some of them are different sizes as well, because I don't know what they were thinking. So we might need to do a little bit of coloring of these as well. It's gonna be a thing. That's okay. I don't really have a green that looks good. stuff. I didn't cut everything out yet either. There's a few things that still need to be cut out. Like, I didn't realize this thing is actually for the side of the book nook. The decorative piece. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the side. I don't know if I'm gonna add the little bits, the bobs to the side. We'll see. I was hoping to continue working on a goldwork embroidery piece that I haven't touched in a while, but the spinning wheel painting has proven to be taking longer than I thought. I might stream a tiny bit of it. I have other pieces that are waiting for the stain to dry that I want to like do tiny little decorations on. So I might stream that. But I was because I am not a 2D artist, I was raging a bit. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to loudly rage on stream. Trying to be a chill streamer. Trying to be quiet. Although, when, oh goodness. And Irina donated. I feel like I got a bit squeaky. Apologies if I got squeaky. So appreciated. Ah, that's so awesome. Yay! Also, I got so overwhelmed. Apologies. I don't know if Scorched Ice is still here, but thank you for the stretch. I am stretching now. A whole hour later. Let it be known that your stretch did not go to waste. Eat! Oh my gosh. It's technically only my third stream back after oh gosh, many months. I think the last time I streamed was March. I might be wrong. But now I'm like, screw it, we're back. Maybe the next time I stream, either in the next few days or definitely next week, I'll bring out my librarian girl model. We're not gonna do a fancy debut. We're just gonna hello dive right in. So I do want to do a gaming stream soon. I really want to play Spirit Swap. I haven't played it yet. I want to start playing a little bit of it on stream. Looks very fun. Also, Fields of, I believe it's called Fields of Mystria, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I would like to play that as well, but I might just start playing that offline on my Steam Deck. Scree. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do these guys as well, because I might as well since they're here. Oh, this is actually drying out a tiny bit. I need to loosen it up. There we go. I haven't really been gaming much, so I'm very excited to get back into it. I have mostly been trying to rest and doing crochet. I was trying to finish a shirt, like a sleeveless, probably. We'll see if I have any yarn left over, but I was trying to finish a sleeveless top for the month of July, but that didn't happen. Speaking of, happy August. I am for sure half finished with it, the shirt. I'm just like, I had personal goals where I wanted to finish a blanket in June and a shirt in July, and that did not happen. But I am almost done with the blanket. Well, it's gonna be probably a few weeks to finish the blanket before I can properly share. But yeah, I'm trying to post more on Instagram. Just like actually regular posts. The good old simple daily posts. Because I was keeping it to stories, but those disappear. So I'm still trying to figure out what's the best way to like document progress stuff for crafting. It's not very easy these days to do progress. There's no platform that works that followers or friends can see that works for sharing progress pics for crafts. Unless it's Discord. And I'm like trying to get the hang of using Discord more. I am older, so, and I have used Discord for mostly voice. But I do have a Discord for this channel, and I'm trying to get the hang of it. But it's, I don't know if it's social media burnout or what, but it's hard to get into the rhythm of posting. Okay, let's do a little bit of what? Do a little bit of cutting for these guys. Although my finger needs to not be sticky for this to work. Sticky from the glue. I swear I'm not a boomer, but sometimes when it comes to technology, I'm a bit of a boomer. I am also not very good at cutting, so I really do need... Hold on. Where's my green? This green is not very good. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe I might be able to get away with it. Maybe we're okay. Let me grab another piece of paper. Hi! Hello, cool! Pingle. Oh, Amherst was saying Pingle instead of Pringle. I love that. That's awesome. Okay, I just got... Goodness, I got overwhelmed and I just got that. Like, it just dawned on me. That's what that means. Goodness. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like this green with this. You can barely see. I don't know why. Look at how small it is on the screen. But for me, I'm stressing over the fact that you can see a little bit of this dark green. I mean, it's a shadow, technically. And I'm only... blah, 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 blah. Words. Screw it. Screw it, we're doing it. Dumping all these, and we're just gonna color this with this green. And it can be the shadow. Goes on the ivy anyway. Or ivy. It is ivy that goes on the stem. Can this color can just act like shadow on the leaves. There we go. Now I can speak. What are words? Words are hard. That's what words are. Words are hard. So we are just trying to cover the white edge of this horrendous paper that we got in this kit. So these leaves don't look very silly. The music stop. Uh-oh. Oh no, I hear it now. Very, very, very quiet for some reason. Okay. So, we'll leave the other ones for later. I'm gonna move this over. Let's bring this guy back. So, this is what we have so far. Now I'm adhering leaves to this. So, I'm going to go ahead and use, I think, some Elmer's. Just gonna put a dollop on my board. Board. What? I'm not gonna do that. What does this do in terms of the spacing?
One of the northern countries just stupid it.
What? It's weird though because the leaves are a lot more curved, bent, not as flat. But I don't know how the heck they're doing that. Besides possibly going in and like bending them. Oop. I guess you can go in and bend them out after they've adhered. That's probably a smart idea to wait. And then you can bend them. So I need a few of these up here to hide the glue. Yeah, I'll go through and like give them a little bit of a curl. After the Elmer's glue dried a little, I think. Hold up. Hold up. You can see the white. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. I can count. 7. We have 7. So I technically used a little too much of this brown cord for this section because I'm supposed to use it again later, so trying to space these out to cover the entire cord, I think we'll be fine. I think I actually might not use all of it because I spaced it up. Let me add for sure one down here because I want to hide this glue. Okay. And yeah, I'll have an extra one, so I'll just use it later. Just throw it in with the other ones. Okay. Ah, that's cute. That's pretty cute. There? No. Okay. Cute. Alright, so the next section is this wall and adding stuff to this wall. That will go here. Eventually. But for now, this is what we have. Okay. Oy, squizzy. We need a little bit of adhesive here because this is coming loose. But otherwise, I think we need a little bit of cleanup of glue. But in general, I think we're looking pretty good. Alright, well, that's this. And the next part is a bunch of stickers. Okay, so 1 second while I take a drink of water. I think I'll go for another 20 minutes. So, I know some of this is going to be on stream, some of it's be off stream, I think. Unless I just don't mentally do it. But I have these bits on the bobs. So let me find the wood pieces that go with this. Okay, so we're looking for, you know what, right now I'm potentially going to get glue everywhere. So let me clean this up so I don't accidentally get glue everywhere. Okay. Just dump this whole thing because I think most of the pieces are in here. Question mark? Let's see. Well, this is a piece. This is a piece. Right tree one. These have gotten a little mixed. These have definitely gotten mixed. That's 3. Whatever, I'll be able to match it up. That's fine. Unless they did something wrong. I know I'm gonna need that. I need this little guy. That's under right tree too, but in here it says right tree. Well, you know what? Either I'm wrong or they're wrong. We don't care. It's fine. I can figure it out. I have this. I also have this one. That's the same piece. Oh, there's 3 of these pieces. Okay, so 2 get used in one place, 1 gets used in another place. We have this tiny branch. We have this. And I think... Oh no, there's one more. And this piece. I think the rest are for other things for later. So let us put away... Wait, this looks like... No, this is... Wait. I don't know if I use this. Let's leave that out. Maybe they gave an extra? Question mark. Alright, and let's do these pieces. Let's put these pieces together for this side. Okie dokie. Just a lot of gluing essentially. We'll do that. Alright, so this one and this one. Let's do this. Alright. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop. Yep, I'm getting tired. I was putting it on the wrong side. Oops. I was like, wait. Hold on. Not too bad, though. One second. I wanna Hoover. Oh, I see. Okay, we're going to take one. So let's take one. Just do that. Yeah, I didn't. They didn't correctly match these up in the cutting sheet. These were incorrectly labeled. Oh well. At least it's easy to figure out. Do 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 do. And what I'm gonna do, because the paper is so poopy and has white bits showing, I go through and color them in with just markers. Doesn't look the best, but considering it's on such a small scale, it's fine. Although these don't look too bad. These cut out a little better. I guess because they cut into the spit or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure why they came out a lot better. I'll take it though. I'm just gonna go ahead and... This is such a large piece. But yeah, usually these days, a lot of the kits, they're stickers. You don't have to do the gluing part like I am. I think the stickers are nicer. Yeah, I don't know if I have two pieces of this or... There's a piece that I didn't use. Actually, this looks... They look different. A little bit. I think the thinner one is the one I need. These pieces that I cut out are rather thin. Yeah. I do not know where that piece goes. This one. Okay. Let's see. Goes like this. Okay. And this one goes like this. Okay. Alright. Now, I want to make sure I don't do too much. Okay. These need to stick together. So what I'm gonna do is use Elmer's glue for this part. Should have done this a little earlier, but that's okay. We'll do this piece last. Alright, so that's that. So this little guy. Ah! Why is it sticking to my hands? Why? Okie dokie. So I let these dry. And I'm gonna let that dry. Well. Wow. With my light that ends up is also a ring light. Yep, yep. Alright. Let's see. I think for now, because there's a lot of like things that I would need to grab, and I'd rather finish this up completely, but it needs to dry. I think on that note, I might call it for now. So far, that's pretty good. It ended up being pretty cute. Sleepy time now, so let's see. Let's see. Trying to find someone who is currently in the same category, I think. If anyone knows anyone I could raid, please let me know. Oh wait, sunflower kit from Craft Club Co. Oh, and they're playing the cute game that I would like to possibly add to my stream someday. I have never rated this person, but let's go say hi. They're making these very cute crochet flowers. And they have the really fun game. I forget what it's called. Ah, on the bottom of the screen. Scurry. All right. Well, thank you everybody. Thank you so much, Emrys, for the raid. Thank you so much for the donation. That was freaking awesome. trying to find 1 second. Yeah, Irina Runa, thank you so much for the $50 donation to support Point of Pride. That makes me extremely happy. I am so happy. Thank you so much. We are 25% of the way to our goal, and it's only the 3rd day back of streaming. That's freaking awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the follows, and thank you everybody. I'm still getting the hang of it, so I appreciate the patience with the scuff and all that shenanigans. Still needing to update everything fully, but we're on Blue Sky, we are on Instagram, that's primarily where I share a lot of this stuff, and we're also on Discord. You're more than welcome to join there. I just, let me know if you want to post links or pictures. I can upgrade you to a role where you can. That's just in place for, spammers or anything, just to make sure they don't happen, because that's just me running the show right now, so it's a lot of work, and I get overstimulated very easily, so I have bots that help with making sure there's no weird stuff happening, so yes. But yes, there's my Discord. Whoop, that's not how I'm doing this. There we go. And here's my various socials that I definitely need to update because I don't have the Twitter anymore. And Blue Sky's not on there, but that's all my stuff for now. And yeah, love you all. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to hydrate. Very important. Something I'm terrible at, personally. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Very important. And remember to take it slow, and I hope to see you again for a co-working crafting stream soon. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Bye. Let's start the raid. Bye. Love you all. Thank you.